McDonald's toys thing?
Ta-da! Hello, everybody.
It's about it being
Welcome,
rigged and
welcome.
How one guy, which
Hi,
is
Wes.
like McDonald Mafia,
Up in the
like,
comment
had all
section.
The winning pieces.
The McDon.
The McDon.
Right? He had all the winning pieces, and he would negotiate like deals with you to let you be a winner. And
We
you
got-
have to give him a
We got
portion
sound.
of-
We should have sound
of
now,
that winning
Wes.
Every time you got
Now
Sound.
that the
And
And
picture's
he
up.
made you put,
Now
like,
that you can
liens on the
see
house
us,
to prove that you would do
you
it.
should
Like,
also
I mean,
be able to
this is a
hear
complete
us.
nut job
I'm gonna
thing.
make you an offer you can't refuse.
That's what-
You're gonna
we were loading
I
up.
love it.
Brittany
Yeah,
was
right.
explaining the McDonald's
So,
scam.
I was
Dun,
telling
dun.
The main FBI agent that you hear a lot from reminds me of one. Like, this man is like, I can't believe he's an FBI agent, period. A.
Super serious.
But he's,
FBI
but
agent.
literally, like,
It's
he's
like Burt Macklin. If Burt Macklin was Burt Macklin FBI.
And he's like so like hype, like he's like you know like a normal like desk FBI agent, and he's like undercover. We're going undercover.
I'm
let's
on
do
the
an undercover."
field.
So then finally when they told me he could go undercover, like he was like born for this. And so what they did is McDonald's wanted to interview all of the winners for like a reunion winning, right? So all of the cameraman, the interviewee, all of it,
Bring it
they're
up.
all FBI agents. Going and interviewing all these people, right? And bugging their phones while they're there, like, and so you see all the footage because they recorded everything. And it's just so crazy
So
to
we
watch.
never had a shot at winning Monopoly, guys.
No, because
McDonald's
the
Monopoly was
McDonald's
fucking rigged.
had actually his name is like what? Like
Uncle Jerry.
Uncle Jerry.
I like
Uncle
McDon.
He would
better.
like
McDonald's way better. Fucking
McDon
mob
is
name.
way better.
McDon. The
McDon.
McDon.
Well,
All
that's
right,
because that's
guys.
what everybody called him was Uncle Jerry.
Yeah, it was his code name, I
Yeah.
guess. All right, let's
Crazy
see.
shit.
Welcome everybody to Con Culture Podcast.
Hello.
Hello, governors and governesses.
Nieces?
Governesses.
No, that sounds like the governor.
Governors. Governors. What are female governors? Are they still governors?
Governess.
Yeah.
Governess? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. Somebody get Kay Bailey Hutchinson
I wonder
on
if
it.
there was like an online database. where you could search for things.
No, you're talking crazy.
Just oogling
You
my
just
brain.
ask questions into the ether. That's what you do. That's how you get your answers. Spew them into the ether. Levi, what up, Levi? What up, Sergio? Always a pleasure, sir. So Sergio, I know we wanted you on the show. I think a great time to have you on as a guest would be when Celebrity Fan Fest announces their WWE superstars. When they do that,
Oh yes,
since you have a wrestling podcast, I think it'd be a great crossover event.
no doubt.
So if we could borrow you once Celebrity Fan Fest announces their superstars, we would love to have you on the podcast
Just.
as a guest. Yeah, he's the gentleman we ran into at PAX. That's
Yes.
Sergio.
We all
So-
know who Levi is.
No, not Levi. I'm talking about Sergio.
Oh.
A friend who also has
See,
a
it only
wrestling
has-
podcast.
It only has Wes and Levi.
No, it's Wes, Levi. You're in there. And
It hasn't
Allie's
shown me
in
that
there.
yet.
Oh,
I
you're
don't think
getting
our
everybody.
mind's caught up.
You got a little bit of lag. So, guys, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Hello.
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 Hello to Russia.
Hello.
We got an interesting week. We got some cool stuff to talk about, some behind the scenes footage, some upcoming projects. Con news. We got con news.
Some great con news.
Yes, some very great con news if you are a Star Wars, Clone Wars, or Rebels fan.
I'm also referring to Denver dropped some really good. If you're a fan of The Office, they dropped
Yes.
some Office people.
Yes.
Hi.
Dallas dropped some more freaking celebs too. Everybody's
chill.
yeah.
Chill.
Dallas has got everyone and their
everybody.
for my
There's some-
anime fans, I just saw the new My Hero movie. Kind of meh, Levi says.
Stop sleeping on Vinland Saga.
Yeah, stop sleeping on Vinland Saga. It is such a great
So
anime.
much better than My Hero.
Go to Amazon Prime right now. Vinland Saga is where you need to be putting your eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
absolutely.
gonna have to
yeah.
agree. I've only seen 4 episodes of My Hero, but Vinland Saga had me after episode
Are you
2.
caught
There you
up?
go.
What?
I had me.
There you go.
Are you
I
caught up on My Hero?
Doesn't matter.
It does
One
matter.
No.
season versus what, 4 now?
Yeah, apples to apples.
Development.
Just
the
wait.
first 4
Just
episodes.
wait until an English dub of Vinland Saga comes out.
Fuck
See,
that! I don't even
That's
need
gonna
it.
be
I
It's
love the
It's all
voice
sub-
acting.
I haven't
Sorry.
started. I haven't started it. It's all subs. I have a hard
What
time.
true fans do?
Yeah, Yeah.
No,
Not
don't
always.
say that. Don't say that,
Don't
Trey.
say that.
Those
Not
are
true.
fighting words.
Because I love Naruto and I've never ever seen the subbed. I didn't like it.
I like watching them. However, I start them.
Yeah, that's how I went through it.
If I
So
started,
all that's available is the sub, so I love the sub right
The
now.
sub is
once
so
this dub
good.
comes out,
I'll probably
hopefully
love
they'll
that
get some
too.
Bomb-ass voice actors.
Yes.
Look at all my arms.
Hey, cut it out.
you didn't answer my question though. Are you caught up on my?
Yes,
Hero?
Wes.
No.
You will not regret watching Villain Saga.
I'll
So
tell
fucking
you.
good.
How do I say this without spoiling it?
You
I
can't.
now finally see how Deku can become the number one.
Okay.
That's enough. That's all.
I see the plot. of that show.
Levi agrees with you. He says Vinland Saga better than My Hero.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You watch.
He's
you watch
right, you're
My
right,
Hero
baby
and you're like,
Trey.
okay, this is gonna be a coming of age hero tale.
Superman.
Superman. I've heard this
Yeah.
story, but now it's in a Japanese anime. Cool.
All right, Clark Kent.
Yeah. But
I
No,
love it.
Vinland Saga
Hey,
is
hey, hey!
nothing like
Don't you
that.
all sit here and cast this judgment. My Hero is a great series.
Oh,
No,
No,
not
no,
saying
no.
it's not. We're saying Vinland
If I had to
Saga
pick
is
one,
superior.
if I had to pick one right now, Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga
Stop
is
sleeping
superior
on it.
as an anime. It's so good, so fast.
What about Spice and
So
Wolf,
good.
though?
I'm gonna wait for that dub.
Spice and Wolf.
I love Spice and Wolf.
It's kind of cool, like watching these Vikings with Japanese.
Yes!
voices. It's like,
Nani?
Thorkill.
Thorkill.
Oh, this is badass.
Oh, Thorfinn.
I find that I would think I would find that confusing though.
It's
a little
funny.
confusing, but
Yeah.
it's just like, I'm in it. I'm in it. Let's
the
go.
Valhalla.
Cut that man in half.
If you like Vikings, if you love that entire mythology, it is great. I do hate that they use the word luck instead of favored by the gods because that was very
They could
heavy and all
change
the
that
other.
when they
They
do
would
the
please
English
do
dub.
the English dub. If they change that little thing, that's my only gripe. Also, you'll recognize if you're a fan of Vikings, you'll recognize some of the characters like King Harold and Bjorn is in there, Ragnar, but they're completely different than they are in the live action Vikings. But yeah, you see those Viking names that you heard throughout history. It's just awesome. It's I can't say enough good things about
Stop
Vinland Saga.
sleeping on
Stop.
it.
Stop. I woke up earlier this week
I'm
and
woke.
Trey made me. I'm woke. I'm woke like Canute. You'll get it when you
if
get
my
there.
So woke.
sync didn't
So
act
woke.
a fool, I would have actually already started it.
Yeah. I'm woke like Canute now.
Hunters
my eyes
was
have been
amazing. Did
opened.
anybody actually watch that after I suggested it last week?
Hunters?
Hunters?
On the Prime?
Yes.
Mm-mm. He
Oh,
made me.
my
He made
list.
me watch Vinland Saga.
Right now.
So
He made
good.
me. He literally forced me. So we got con news to get to. We have several cons that announced several guests.
And they were really good.
Yeah, they were bomb ass guest announcements. Levi, I'll go Bjorn on baby.
Put those mushrooms away. These are dangerous. Those berserker mushrooms.
The shrooms are the shit. I don't care what anybody says.
Is this from Vinland?
Yeah.
Stop sleeping on it.
Stop sleeping on Vinland Saga.
I'm
So,
not sleeping, Trey.
You're
That's
sleeping
the
right-
problem.
You're sleeping right
I'm
on
working too
Denver.
much. I'm working too much.
Oh shit!
I haven't slept in so long.
I know.
Fan
You guys
Expo
get
Dallas
sleep?
literally just made an announcement as we podcast. So they got more. If you haven't noticed, Dallas Fan Expo is now having voice actors from Winnie the Pooh, Batman the Animated Series, Futurama, SpongeBob, Squidward's going to be there. They are having the Walking Dead cast members, John Bernthal. They're having a Walking Dead photo op with John Bernthal, Chandler Riggs, Sonequa, Martin Green, and I think those are the three.
Yes.
They also have Christopher Esselstyn and Catherine Tate
Heck
for Doctor
yeah.
Who fans.
Don't they have
they
office
already
people
have-
at?
Yeah.
Okay, so she kind of doubles for
Yes.
the office
it's,
too.
It's the
Yes.
redhead.
And
companion.
Felicia Day from Supernatural,
Doctor Who, the
and
redhead
among other
companion, the
things.
older one.
So that was the new announcement,
Not
right?
Yeah, that was the
but-
new one.
Oh God, what's her name?
So that's a lot of freaking announcements for 1 week for
I can't
Dallas.
remember that companion name. It's been a long time because I stopped
Now
watching.
Denver.
There's an N there.
Yes, there is. I'm trying to get to them.
When they-
Denver
when
has
they did
announced the
Doctor Who,
Office
I
stars,
opted
and we are
out.
getting
So
I ended
Creed,
it.
Meredith, Kevin, and Oscar. Those
Yeah.
are their character names.
and Brian.
Out of all people, I
Oh,
thought you
Well,
would
yeah.
who's
have
Brian
that.
play?
Or Kevin.
You know what
Kevin.
it was? Okay, so I didn't
I
know
never
Doctor
seen
a lot
it.
of them. A lot of
Who
them are.
was
They're the same. Like Kate
Until
Flannery, she
the
plays Meredith, but a lot of
David
them, like Creed, he
Matchman.
plays Creed.
season.
Oscar plays
never
Oscar.
been
It's like
a
it's a
thing.
funny
What?
thing. Yeah, there's a lot of them that they play.
Watch it.
That they.
Watch it. Not
Yeah.
you, sorry. We're having.
Well, I was like, what? We're trying to
we're-
announce the
we're-
guests
we're-
here,
oh.
guys. Come on,
Conversations.
Jesus.
Sorry, we got on a.
Killing
Start
me.
talking about Doctor Who when we go on Hoojins.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
I was like,
I'm a
what
we're
are
on
you?
office tangents
Yes.
right now,
I'm on
announcing the
Well,
office stars that Denver's gonna have.
Haha, good, nice.
Yeah.
I don't watch The Office.
Neither do I.
Hey, I put up with a lot of things that I don't watch, and I listen to y'all. So let me talk about The Office.
Go for it. Go for
Well,
it.
stop sleeping on
girls has a
everything.
point. Stop sleeping
Yeah.
on the office.
Stop
I'm
sleeping
gonna
on
drive
everything.
you home.
I'm gonna drive.
Actually, I'm gonna take your car and leave
I'm
you
gonna
here.
nicely drive you back to your humble residence.
No, I'm gonna drive you home because I'm blind at night, so it'll be exciting.
It'll be a
But did you
death-defying
die?
journey.
Did you die?
Oh yeah, and then the big announcement from Celebrity
Yes,
Fan
Celebrity Fan
Fest.
Fest announced this week. Let me get there because they had a couple. They have the entire cast of Jesus. What's that game? Apex Legends.
Yes.
So they are going to have several Apex Legends stars, including Johnny Young. That one's mine. I think it's mine. Is it my mic?
Hot
Your
mic.
mic? My mic? Your mic? Tug at your bottom wire. It was your mic.
I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
So it's Johnny Young, Erica Luttrell, Roger Craig Smith, Justine Huxley, Mayla Lee, and JB Blank are all coming. They're all in the game Apex Legends. So that was announced after the big announcement that Celebrity Fan Fest made. Star Wars animated series fans will recognize Ashley Eckstein or Ahsoka. Ahsoka's coming to Celebrity Fan Fest, guys. So if you are a fan of the Star Wars animated series, I would highly recommend you get yours because they have 6 Rebels cast members now.
So cool.
Yeah, they have so much going on. Celebrity Fan Fest just literally announced right there, 7 people this week, 7 stars this week. So that was fun. Haven't seen Felicia Day in a while. You haven't been watching Supernatural? She's on this season. Come on, man. Come on. Con Kings. What are we? I don't get it, Fernando. I don't get it. Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? Looking amazing as always. Engaging with the comments here. So yeah, those are the con news. We also have a PopCon going on this week at the San Antonio Library. If you want to get a mini con vibe going, that would be the place to go. They usually offer free parking at the San Antonio Library for PopCon. So if you want to go check it out
Not
this
last
weekend. Yeah, they did.
Not for me.
You had to pay for parking? That's hilarious.
They
No, in the
probably
garage
just
is
saw
free.
you pull up and they're like, oh, tell
Yeah,
him it's
charge
10
this
bucks.
one.
Tell him
Charge
it's
this
10
one.
bucks.
He's
It's
balling.
probably just some random stranger
balling.
just
Well-
walking like, oh yeah, I work
Yeah,
today here.
we're here.
He's like, let me put a code.
Well, that's
like,
what happens when
Let
you
me
don't
put a
drive
code
yourself.
out. Yeah, it's
Yeah, go ahead, give me
it's
$10.
$10.
Watch
Yeah.
how much money I get just standing here, man.
That's
Wes
Hey.
Wes said he's gonna be there all day long, and
Aw.
Aw.
Do they have? Because I've never been to
Yeah, I
PopCons.
work for the library.
So does PopCon have vendors?
yeah, there's artists there. There's some vendors selling, just a small amount of vendors and artists there. There's also food trucks outside, or there was last year.
cool.
They had an awesome assembly of food trucks. They were tasty as shit.
If they show, I feel like most cons that say they're gonna have food trucks,
They showed last year.
They had the Weenie Mobile last year.
They did have
Like
the
the
Weenie
Oscar
Mobile
Mayer
last
Weenie
year.
Mobile?
Yeah, the Oscar Mayer
The
Weenie
Weenie
Mobile was
Mobile.
there.
I used to have a little Wienermobile whistle.
You don't have it anymore?
I'm
You
from.
said a Weenie whistle, okay?
I want to see
Try to
Gigi
say
blow the
that
Weenie
really
whistle.
cool.
I don't know where it
Yeah,
is.
try to blow the Weenie
The
whistle looking
Wienermobile
cool.
whistle. I literally had it because Mardi Gras. Whenever I grew up in New Orleans, so the
See, I don't-
Wienermobile was always there, and then they
I don't
would
want to hear
throw-
about you
they would
blowing
throw
weenies
them
in New
at the
Orleans.
Mardi
and
Gras.
Mardi
They
Gras.
would throw them at the Mardi Gras parades, and then I got one.
What did you have to? I know what you got to do for beads. What did you have to do to get some weenie in your mouth?
Oh,
what did you have to do
please.
for Oscar Mayer?
I
That's
just
what I
get
wanna
weenies
know.
thrown at me. I don't have to do anything.
Facts. I'm gonna have to agree. Facts. I've seen her in public.
got a
Guys are
weenie
just
whistle.
like, ruh, 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 ruh,
And
ruh.
I-
Is that Gigi? Oh my God, she's so hot.
Throw the Wienermobile
We all
whistles
throw
at
the
her.
weenies at her. Guys, throw your weenies.
That's on my wish list.
Hey,
now.
happy birthday, little brother. He just chimed
Happy
in.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Probably not.
Yeah, so if my brother, I don't think has seen it because he's not on TikTok. But if you haven't, there's a hilarious TikTok I made for him today.
Oh.
So if
I
you
love
follow
it.
us on TikTok, you want to see what my brother looks like when he smiles.
What?
Con
No.
Culture Podcast TikTok, you will see what my brother looks
doesn't
like when he
smile?
smiles. Yeah, there's a
When?
smile on there. Yeah.
When?
Well, you got to watch the TikTok to see. I can't let him know because if he does, he'll probably try to kill me.
I don't believe
Art
it.
says stop.
You're losing
Too late. You're losing.
We literally lost 3 people.
We apologize for singing, guys. Come back.
We're just
Sorry,
showing
guys.
some love.
Yeah, we're
He's
just
my
trying to show
bodyguard. I
some
gotta
love.
show him some love.
We just had to.
He's my
to.
volunteer bodyguard.
Oh man. Yo, fuck you. That's how you respond to a birthday song there,
Hey, happy
bud.
birthday, man. Fuck you.
He's gonna punch us in the face, guys. Watch out. So yeah, PopCon is this weekend. Wes will be there all day.
Is Des gonna be selling anything?
yeah,
Wes?
Steph's gonna be
I just-
slanging.
Yeah, because I love her stuff, and I
Yeah.
feel like she does really well because she does a good job of having like a wide variety of things that are
Belinda
affordable.
just commented, "Not worth it." I'm not sure if she's talking about PopCon or my brother not being
You
worth
need
a
to specify.
song.
She's
Yeah.
probably talking about your
I unfollowed your TikTok.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, I think it's worth it. It's hilarious. If you want to see what my brother looked like, just jump in a time machine and go over to the TikTok.
Yeah, if you're not
You'll
doing
see.
something,
I know. I
What's
said
that?
that you were
Yeah.
my volunteer. Art is my volunteer bodyguard.
Yep. He's still waiting on his check though for his services. That's why she said you're volunteer for. You're not getting paid. No, they're dressing up with Caps. Awesome. So
Oh,
Caps will be there
fun.
all day. Make sure you go say hi to West. Are you testing out that new Punisher Deadpool
you better
mask?
be.
Is that what we're gonna see on Saturday? I want to know, West. Comment.
I want to know.
I've been seeing the pictures on Instagram. It looks really, really fucking good. Deadpool Punisher?
Punisher.
Denisher? Punisher Pool?
Yeah.
Pun Pool?
Ooh.
I like Pun Pool. Pun Pool it is. It's been decided.
We're talking about PopCon.
PopCon. Yeah, bro. We're talking about PopCon this Saturday at the San Antonio Library. It is free to the public. So please go and enjoy that.
I came out
And free parking. Yes. It's a hot mic, Brittany. It's a hot mic.
bullish.
Bullish. Oh, damn. I'm not going to read that comment, right? That is so mean. Punisher Pool. I like Pun Pool. We're going with Pun Pool.
So what's
We
our next
changed
topic?
the name. So, yes,
Feel
on to the
like we are
next topic.
derailed.
Yeah, we got derailed by the
This is
birthday
a squirrel
song.
episode.
Very much so. So, we that's our con news. I don't believe there's any more after PopCon. We got to the announcements, got to that. Everybody was hating on a stuntman Batman suit. So we got a video. For those of you that saw, we had a video of Robert
crash?
Pattinson's Batman. I think it was a stunt crash because you could see where the gunshots were shooting at the front of the. Bob Wills is watching, everybody.
What?
Thank that man in the comments for putting on an amazing show, Bob. You just missed it. We talked about Ashley being announced. We talked about the cast of Apex Legends coming. So you just missed that whole segment.
Yeah.
We're
Bob, we trust.
bigging up. And Bob, we trust always. Yes. So Batman, we saw the footage where the stunt guy and people just took, because at first it was just photos and they were like, oh my God, this is the ugliest cow I've ever seen.
People
This
are
suit
so
looks so
mean.
generic. And people were like tearing into it. Some people saw that this is a stunt guy. Obviously, it's not Robert Pattinson. The suit is functional because this dude's falling off a motorcycle
Yeah, it's
that's moving.
Well, I feel like most of the stunt suits are never as quite as polished.
No.
And you gotta think some of them parts of those suits are CGI'd in later.
Yes.
Like
He didn't even have a cape
Like
on.
the cape is probably
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cape is
yeah.
going to be CGI'd
and
on.
the thing is, those stunt suits, like, people forget, like, all of the if you have a stuntman, they're doing that stuff. Like, safety has to come first. I mean,
Yes.
there's so many horror
a tattered
stories
cow.
from
No,
the
you
80s.
can see in the cow is an actual
Yeah,
helmet
like,
underneath the cow, and
safety
people are like,
has
"This
to
is
come
awful."
first. Safety has
Yes.
to come first. You got to protect your stuntmen. They're the
I
ones
like my
putting their
Batman
life on the
dangerous.
end. Or, like, it's just, it makes me so frustrated Because you look at the horrors of Hollywood that have happened where you don't protect your stuntmen and
Yes.
then they end up breaking their backs or they end up dying. And let the stuntmen have their helmets.
The Crow is a great example
Yes.
of that.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
a
wasn't
great
even a
example of
stuntman,
taking
he was an
shortcuts
actual
on
actor.
stunts. Yeah, taking shortcuts on special effects or stunts can lead to deadly consequences. So you have to protect them. It's not going to be a beautiful suit, guys. Bob said, way to go, guys. The 10 to 14 days are going to be amazing. I don't know what that means, but it's gonna sounds exciting as shit. Sounds
The
exciting
next
as
10 to
shit.
14 days are going to be like amazing,
Yeah.
which means
Yeah.
he's probably going to have some really exciting announcements
Bob.
in the next 10 to 14 days.
Oh, and
I'm not
even the
sure if I'm
comments.
right, but
Yeah,
we'll
that
see.
might
We'll
be
see. Let's
because
see if I'm right.
our
Bob,
people
let
in
me
the
know.
comments are excited. They said they can't wait. We can't wait, Bob. Whatever you have for us, we
Bob.
will gladly eat it
Yeah,
up.
Bob, we trust.
In Bob we trust.
Bob, can we get that on a t-shirt?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Celebrity Fan Fest. In Bob we trust. Yeah, and Babacon on the back. That's an inside joke.
Bob
Babacon.
2020.
Babacon 2020. Yeah, so you have to take the stuntman safety into consideration. That's why if you look at the cow closely, there's a helmet, functional helmet underneath. And then they finally released the video, and you can see this guy swerves, takes a couple of practical effects, bullets bounce off the front, and he then dives off the bike. So I'm sorry,
he needs
but
a safety suit for
he
that.
needs a suit that's built to fall off a motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, it's not like that's the actual suit. That's literally the stunt suit that you see whenever you see Batman flying and falling.
seconds.
Yeah.
It's like that flash where you see Batman flying through the air and then
Yeah.
hitting the ground. Yeah, that's that suit.
That's
That's
it.
not the. Okay.
That's not the final product.
I have friends that are
Can't watch it.
stuntmen, so
Can't
that's
watch
why it
Can't
makes
It's a
me.
sour topic.
It
You have to
makes me
you have to
mad.
treat them safely. Like you injure your stuntman,
No,
shooting, like,
one of my
you're gonna need another
yeah,
one now.
One of my friends, and they didn't do protocol correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and he ended up tearing his ACL. He had to get knee surgery done, and he was out for a year and a half, and now he's getting back into that. But he's like, I mean, he's an incredible athlete, so he bounced back, and he did all the PT that he needed to do. But it's like, that's, like, you need to have, safety protocol, and that,
Yeah.
there's a reason why that's there. Like, okay.
No, that's true. Because it could really hinder shooting, set you back, and you injure. Like, this is somebody's livelihood. If they get injured, they get replaced. They're not the star of the movie. That stuntman will be replaced in a heartbeat. So yeah, I'm glad they had the protections in
Yeah.
place.
I'm glad too. And haters are going to hate no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter if it could be the most amazing looking thing. There's always going to be somebody that's going to find something they don't
Yeah,
like.
they'll nitpick at it all day, and people were upset like they hadn't found out Robert Pattinson was playing Batman. So of course the
Well, then
Twilight.
that's your fault for sleeping under a
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
rock.
That's your fault for sleeping under a rock. But yeah, so that we got some footage. I'm still excited for the film. I think we're gonna get an awesome, gritty, real. I like what I did see on the suit.
I think we're gonna get
With
the motorcycle version. Do you remember that old school comic where he's like on the motorcycle?
I like
He's
the
really
bat cycle that they
grungy,
had.
like
Yeah.
very Arkham Asylum.
Yes, it looks very tactical still.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it.
Heck yeah.
Tormund has been the actor who played Tormund was casted and will be in season 2 of The Witcher. So that will be out in the fall of this year.
I've
Like
cast him 10 times over.
Oh, fuck
I hope we
yes.
get lots of like love looks out of him. That's all.
Yeah,
I
it's
want.
just
Lots of awkward
I want him to
moments.
eat
He's not playing a human character.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, he's playing a character in the video game that's kind of a beast. So he's not gonna be. Yeah, it'll probably be
I gotta get
mocap.
one
It'll probably be
weird look
mocap.
out of him. Like that to me is like what makes
it'll
him
be-
so fun and
When he's
funny.
like-
He's gonna be doing
No,
a lot
when
of
he looks
voice
at her
acting
like
and
the-
mocap.
I love it.
Yeah, no, he's going to be doing a lot of voice acting and mocap for The Witcher 2 for his character because it's not a human character. So yeah,
Interesting.
that was
So I think that goes along with a lot of the theories I've heard about what season 2 will be like.
yeah. Season 2 is going to delve into the book lore a little bit more, so we're going to get some new characters that some of you will recognize from the video games, and some will recognize if you read the books. The Witcher series gets pretty fucking awesome. So
You've
we
read
are
the
getting.
books?
Yes, I have read the first
Would you
book, the first
recommend?
2, but I would recommend reading the books
How many
very much so.
in the series?
There's a trilogy that they're basing
don't
their
believe you read
particular
books
season off of.
or
I've read the
watch
first
the
2.
series.
I have
Pick
not
one
read
or
the
the
last
other
one. The what?
Audiobook guy.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
just- I
audiobook it. They're actually, I think
hate-
Audible has a
I
sale on it.
hate whenever someone like reads the books and then watches the movie, usually because they never like it.
Yeah,
Because your imagination, nothing's going to
No.
top your own imagination.
no.
So
Except for
I
the
wa-
movie Holes. That did a really good job of
The
doing.
Lord of the Rings got really fucking close though. Peter Jackson, really outside of Tom Bombadil missing, I was like, fucking A. That's better than my Middle Earth that was up here. Your shit looks
you know
good.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
the
times
most
you
part,
set
the book's always better,
expectations
and
so
then you
high,
suffer
and
from
then-
that.
And then you get upset with what the result is. I think
Yeah,
if
like
you
people
do it
did that with the Game of
backwards, I think
Thrones.
if you watch like the visual one and then go back and read, then I feel like you're getting more
A deeper
story.
appreciation
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, more story. I think you
Yes.
should always do it like video and then book.
So
Yeah.
was season 1 of The Witcher, was that like,
Book accurate.
yeah, was
Yes.
that
Yes.
like book 1?
Yes,
Or-
because
Yes.
book one, well, it's like a pre-book. The one they based it off of was a mix of short stories that led into this trilogy
Okay.
that they're going to dive into in season 2. So you would have to read the pre-short story book, and that's where they pulled, and that's why it feels like we're bouncing all over the
Yeah.
place in season
That
1
makes sense.
because they literally based it off a collection of short stories that's in that first book. And then they're going to go into the trilogy that has more of a sequential story
I'm
flow
gonna read
to
it
it.
now. I'm gonna go.
So,
buy,
yeah,
I'm gonna go buy it when I don't, with all the time that I don't
I
have.
can't remember the name
but
of the character.
but buy it.
Sorry.
Yeah, Gonzo said he liked Ready Player One, both book and movie, and he liked the movie more than the book. So I haven't read the
Wow.
book of Ready Player One, so I,
I haven't
couldn't
read
say.
the book, but the movie is good. I would love to see a sequel to that movie.
Agreed.
Ready Player Two.
Game
No.
over.
Ready Players.
Player 2 has entered
Ready
the game.
Players. There you go. Player
Ready
Two has entered co-op. The game,
Oh,
the movie,
my
co-op, the
Screen.
movie, couch co-op.
That's not
The
the,
whole
only
movie's a split
exciting.
screen.
Hey, before
Yes.
you move on to the next
Yes.
topic, that's not the only exciting actor that has been added to a series as of today.
Who do we
We
got?
also got Macaulay Culkin has been added to American Horror Story.
Yes,
cast.
Macaulay Culkin will be in the next season of American Horror
I didn't
Story.
even know they were making
So
a new
when
season.
well, yeah, when they
They
get
haven't
scary, he's gonna
stopped.
go.
See,
Ah!
he's making jokes, but if
Bring Joe Pesci back. Come on.
anybody that's ever seen, it's a very old movie with Macaulay Culkin when he was a kid, but the Good Son.
Oh
He
fuck!
played
That
a
movie
great
was dark.
little evil child,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think this is the genre for him. I think this is really where he's going to make a breakout and comeback performance.
I
Some
think
guys
he could
people
make a
wanted him to
comeback.
play the Joker.
I think he would have done.
He would have done a
outstanding.
great job
Oh.
as the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would
I
take
think
Macaulay
he needs
Culkin
to
as a Joker.
embrace that, and I think when he sees how much popularity American Horror Story has a lot of following as it is, but I think
Yeah.
when he does it well, which he will, and I think he's going to get an abundance of offers after that for
Oh, yeah.
very. Lots
I think
of
that's
stuff.
definitely his lane. I agree with Brittany. Horror
Is his lane.
a darker, serious genre. I think that's where they're going to
That
find their lane. Much
mental
like Robert
drama.
Pattinson
suspense.
found that
stuff.
brooding in those dramatic movies. Robert Pattinson found his groove. I think Macaulay Culkin can find his groove in like a horror genre.
I think Macaulay
would
Culkin
love
would make
to
a
be
great
in a horror
Riddler.
film. Or
I think it'd be great. in
Nope.
the villain,
No, thank you.
Like, he's got it.
I want to be in like Trolls.
Or like Scarecrow.
Crane.
Oh,
Yes.
he would be a good Scarecrow. Macaulay Culkin, you heard our request.
Oh, yeah, he would be a
Get
good.
casted, sir.
Sorry,
Get
I like-
casted.
I found it there.
First.
Yeah, I had to like.
I'm trying to remember the name. There's like a whole bunch of other cast members. There's this one character everyone wants Mark Hamill to play in The Witcher. It's like an older Witcher. You know who I'm talking about?
I don't remember his name, but yes, I remember
so many
he's.
fan art contests. I'm like, please.
I think
Please?
that gentleman was already announced as casted. If I wasn't mistaken, I forgot his name.
The nice thing about the
They
tournament
announced 4.
is him being a beast is that means we're getting more monsters.
Yes.
Which.
Yes,
yeah,
we're gonna
which-
get
If that
more-
was just the
more
only
into the
one they
Witcher
named,
universe.
That definitely means we'll have more because that means
Yes.
that they probably casted.
And
a
you know the
ton.
budget's through the roof now
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was
Got
like
that-
the
they
most
got that
popular
Netflix
show on
budget.
Netflix.
Yeah,
so.
they got the
They're like,
Netflix
They
budget.
Who
got
do you
that
want?
big budget.
Who do you want?
Yeah.
You want them all?
No
Have
CGI
'em.
mustaches here. They're paying him to shave that shit. Henry Cavill.
He will never live that down.
Ever.
Ever.
So, the coronavirus.
Coronavirus con.
Coronavirus con.
I know you did
I've
not.
seen this. Yes, I've seen this in a lot of threads, cosplay threads. There actually have been 2 events in America that have been canceled as a precaution. And a lot of cosplayers are starting to put into threads. Are you going to go to a con this year if we do see an outbreak or an uptick in the virus? Would that stop you from going to a con? And I just wanted to get everybody in this group's and you in the comments what your thoughts The Boys was the best. Yes, Bob. It was the highest rated show in television.
Absolutely.
Agreed. The Boys was fucking hands down. Season 2 coming.
We only got a few months too.
Yes. So
I
that.
Oh, I need to order. Oh, it's
Yes,
okay,
yes, you do. You
Yeah,
got
we need to get
cosplays to
on
work
that.
on.
Ah!
We got
have to
cosplays
get
to
on
work
that. I
on.
I'm gonna start sending you
I'm
daily
gonna-
reminders.
Yes.
So
I'm
we
gonna
both
spend
start
like
working.
Gonzo brought it up.
$600
The
on
actual
cosplays for
2020
Celebrity
Olympics
Fan
may be
Fest.
canceled.
What?
Huh.
The Olympics are held in Tokyo this year, 2020. They are debating canceling the Olympics.
I heard that
When are
they.
the Olympics this year?
I heard yesterday that they've actually said that they are going to continue on with the Olympics because they want business to go back up because their stocks have dropped.
Oh yeah,
everything's
there was
dropped.
1,000%
Yeah, they
drop on
want all
Monday,
that to
a
happen.
300%, 300-point drop
When
on
is the
Tuesday.
Olympics this year?
I have
It's in the
no
summer.
idea.
Okay.
It's in the
So
summer. It's
summer,
all
okay.
summer long.
We have no idea where this virus is
No.
going to be by then. So
None.
like, it's just like chill. Like Fiesta, even then, like I'm hearing rumors in town.
Yes.
We need to cancel some Fiesta.
Yeah,
I know
Fiesta
that
events
was-
were being
Oh.
debated.
I know. Was it
July
PAX-
24th to August.
PAX East has had PlayStation withdrawal because of
Yes.
it. They've had a
Vendors
few
have
other
withdrawn.
vendors withdrawn over
Yeah. Vendors, celebrity guests have canceled as a result. Delayed but not canceled, Bob says, the Olympics. They may be delayed but not canceled. Mission Impossible has completely shut down production on that film because they're filming in Italy currently, and that's where one of the biggest outbreaks has occurred.
Yeah, Italy.
Outside of
was
China.
it Italy,
Okay,
So-
South
that means
Korea,
if
and
you're near,
Japan.
like where it's really going down.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
I
what
get
they're
that.
saying. If America's poised, I think we're up to like 53 confirmed cases. If America does have an outbreak, is that going to affect you going to a con? Are we going to lose celebrity bookings? Are we going to lose events entirely
That's
if there's
Well,
an
we have
outbreak
to
in the
think of
area?
ourselves as a local area. We are a quarantine zone.
Yeah,
We have a quarantine zone of hundreds of people who could possibly be or not be
Yeah.
infected right here on our base.
I feel comfortable with that because we get firsthand knowledge of the virus. So I really like the fact that we
feel comfortable with that?
100%.
I don't feel comfortable with that when
100%.
I have to go to the doctor at the same place that they're being seen.
That would give
Why do
any
you-
rational human being some pause.
Like I be
But-
hand sanitizing it up the whole way through the place. I put a mask on. I'm not even sick. Don't touch
I would
me.
go
Don't
full
talk to
hazmat
me.
suit.
Yeah, if you're going on
Uh-uh.
base, that's a
Your
different
kid
animal.
sneezed at me. Please clean your child.
Just bring Lysol.
Yes, Lysol in the purse.
Mr.
Like I am not
Entrance.
playing because
Mr.
I have
Entrance.
On the floor.
because that stuff it spreads so quickly and it's
Yeah.
such a long incubation period. And I also have children, and it obviously in kids and
Kids and
elderly,
older.
elderly,
Kids and the
it
elderly
affects
are
them
at the
so
most-
much
yes.
more. So yeah, I think it's a scary topic, and I probably. If
Mm. Would-
it
would
starts
that
to be
stop
a
you?
larger outbreak,
Yeah.
yes, it would absolutely stop me from going.
Okay. What about you,
Cross that
Trey?
bridge when we get there. But as of right now, if this happens,
Yeah.
I'll consider that. I'm not going to make a dumb decision. It's like, hey, if you go over, you might get sick. I'm not going to play this risk.
Yeah. There's
But
no
where it is
need.
right now.
You're paying to go get the virus.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, like I was scared when I went to Katsucon 2 weeks ago. Like I went through some big international airports, and I'm like
A little nervous.
a little nervous. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like,
You can't
I
live
don't want
life
to live
like
in fear.
that.
That's my mindset. I just
don't
don't want to
wanna
live in fear. What about you, Gigi? Would it affect you attending or
No.
no?
I
Same.
know I have kids and everything, but I feel like this is just like the
Over there.
swine flu or the avian flu
Or Ebola?
or
When it jumped
I
to
think
Texas
because
and people were like,
literally when I
"Ah."
go to the doctor, like my last 3 visits, like
Mhm.
I've been so interrogated about where I've been in the last 3 months,
Yeah.
any travel I've done. Like they're asking a lot of questions,
Yes.
which makes me concerned because that means they're being drilled about these topics.
Yeah.
well, I think it's just a precaution that they're taking in case, like, I mean, it's just like whenever
It
you go to
takes-
give
but
blood,
you
they ask,
know-
have you traveled out of the country?
So
Yeah.
I found out that all those people that were quarantined, they're not on the base. You do know that, right? They're not on the base and they're not in the dorms anymore. They let
Yeah.
these people go home and told them that they should stay in their homes. These are people who could possibly end up
This is a
having
voluntary quarantine.
voluntary quarantine. They are quarantined to their house. They're supposed to stay
Yeah.
at their house, but we all know
But what's to
some
stop
dumb
Rhea
dumb
from
is
coming
going to
over?
go to Walmart and they're going to infect other people, and that's how it spreads. It takes
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah,
One
I agree,
person.
Bob. We don't have enough information to be making any call on any of it. with
Well,
our limited science
I don't
background.
think we will have as many fatalities. I definitely think it'll spread.
First
Not
world
if, but
medicine
when.
makes a big difference. Yeah, I think it will
I
spread.
think it will definitely spread
Yeah.
here, but I don't think we won't have as much mortality rate
Yeah.
as other countries because we do have such a better healthcare system.
First world medicine makes a big
Well-
difference. It's making a big difference in Italy already.
I mean,
so.
I just think everything is being sensationalized right now because look, this is exactly like the avian flu and the swine flu, but
Yeah.
just social
You remember
media
when
wasn't
that was
as
all
prevalent.
over? Exactly.
Yeah, I
didn't have
know
as
that
many
they're
outlets.
Like, I'm not saying that it's not something that we should be concerned of. It could be something that could
But I don't think we know
mutate
enough.
into something worse, but we don't know enough. And yeah, 100%. You are going to the hospitals where people are being treated. Yeah, that would make me a little nervous. But
Yes.
at this point, I'm not nervous because I'm not in a situation where I feel like I should
Yeah.
be nervous. But I also shared a drink with somebody that got diagnosed with the swine flu literally the same day that we shared a drink. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to get swine flu. And then I didn't get it.
Never
and then I
got
spread
it.
it to everybody on my softball team
feel like
because I'm a carrier.
People's immune systems. If you have bad health and bad habits, you got a really weak immune system.
Yeah.
So I'd be scared.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with my shit. I eat dirt regularly, just in
There you go.
case. Keep your immune system strong.
Rub
Now,
some dirt
something
on.
that is horrifying and already happened. Bob Iger, CEO of Disney,
Does anybody know why?
has stepped down. Nobody officially knows why. There are rumors, and I just finished reading. I read his book, his biography that he authored, and it was an amazing book. He really gives you the whole layout from when he took over for Michael Eisner, when he acquired Pixar from Steve Jobs, when he bought Marvel. He thought it was a great idea to buy Marvel. He put Kevin Feige where he needed to be. They purchased Fox. They purchased Lucasfilm. So he actually went to George Lucas, and he tells it all in his book, and it's an amazing story. This man is instrumental in us having the Disney that we love, the Marvel, the Lucasfilms, the Disney Plus. 100% is Bob Iger. And now knowing that he's taking over the creative side is what it says, is that he's going to be taking over the creative side. He's still going to be an executive officer in the company. He's still a member of the board, so he still holds a lot of sway, and his contract doesn't end until the end of 2021. So he says he's still going to be steering the creative ship, but the guy who's been in charge of the parks, Bob Chapek, is now the acting CEO for Disney. So we'll see if he keeps that aggressive strategy of buying, because
I feel like it was so abrupt.
yes, it was 100%. It was literally like day of,
Like,
step down, I'm no longer CEO.
boy-
And it was active immediately.
Who
What
did
happened?
you sexually harass?
Yeah, what happened?
No, that's exactly what I thought.
What
There you
happened?
go.
Immediately,
No,
when
no,
it
no.
said effective immediately, I'm like, who did you touch? Who'd you
You know
touch?
what?
What'd you say the wrong thing?
What,
I
what
don't-
receptionist did you piss off?
I don't believe that is the case. With
Ooh,
Bob Iger,
it might be.
With Bob, it very well might be,
It's a
but I
Mickey
don't think
Mouse.
that's the case with Bob Iger, because he just had a contract extension. He was supposed to already be done. He was ready to leave Disney, but it was the big acquisition of Fox and the launch of Disney Plus that he felt they pretty much strong-armed him and begged Bob Iger to stay on for 3 more years to acquire Fox, because it was a big icky deal of acquiring Fox, and then the rollout of Disney Plus. So they really felt they needed Bob Iger at the helm. Both of those rollouts have been successful, so I really don't think Bob Iger was interested in being CEO to the end of his contract. I don't think it was sexually assault related, but like Brittany said, it was sudden,
It was very sad.
out of nowhere, literally day
A
of.
little fishy.
It was
Yeah,
a
and
bit fishy.
yeah, he's
I
still
feel
on.
like this is going to be a documentary in like a couple
It'll
months.
be on Disney Plus in a few months.
Yep.
Yes.
Disney Plus, how he got out of the castle.
Yes.
Or it'll be on like freaking Hulu or something.
Right.
It'll be like
Yeah.
the Fire Festival.
So-
Naughty Nights in the Castle.
Well, I'm interested if Bob Chapek is going to be as aggressive in acquiring more content, because AT&T is not happy with DC. The entire DC division, they just let go the head publisher of DC Comics, and it is now solely in the hands of Jim Lee to steer that ship. But AT&T is being rumored that they are not happy with that side of the business. The numbers aren't looking good.
If I was Amazon right now, I'd be like, "Come here, Batman."
I'm just
Come here.
saying, yes. If you're Amazon or if you're Netflix, even like Netflix, I think has the capital to acquire a DC Comics for $1 billion,
I
$2
don't
billion.
think
They did report some losses, but I think Netflix is still a huge company. and their shares are doing very nice.
The problem is they're doing too much overseas, like videos. Like not like a lot of the new
Yeah.
content that's being released is just all foreign films.
Yeah, but
There's
they're
not a lot of
backlog. They're
original-
backlog foreign films.
But
they're
there's not
films
a lot
that
of
they had already
original
put out.
content they've came out with. I mean, really, if you really think about it, it's a lot of stand-ups, a lot of reality TV, but a lot of original story content they haven't came out with that much.
Yeah, not that
Not
we
like
were used
they
to
were.
seeing. Yeah,
not,
not
like
like
they
we were used to
last,
seeing.
this time last year. I mean, this time last year,
Yeah.
I felt like it was an abundance. Like I couldn't catch up.
Yeah, then I'm with the first choice, Amazon. Amazon has the money for days to buy DC.
Well, yeah.
Buy
Actually,
DC Comics.
let's-
You're already
you know,
doing the boys.
I'm gonna do the boys, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna retract that statement until we see what they do with Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry.
True, they are already,
You-
but they already have WB deals. I mean, they're doing the Lord of the Rings. They did the boys, which was
I'm sure-
originally under DC, then kind of offshoot because it got a little extreme. But I think Amazon's in a great position to take over DC
I
Comics
love
and
what
start
they've
putting
done
out the
so
content.
far. I love
Well,
all the
isn't that-
original shows, but I'm just like I'm gonna reserve judgment, especially for acquiring another big franchise
Yeah.
like DC.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Before you handle one of my other favorite franchises, The Lord of the Rings.
Let's see what you do with that
Don't screw it
WB
up.
property. Yeah, because it's a Warner Brothers property. The Lord of the Rings is. So if they can execute that flawlessly, I'm all for it. I liked Carnival Row. We love the
I
boys.
loved Carnival Row.
So we have Carnival Row, the boys, the Expanse,
The Hunters was really
The
good. I put
Hunters.
that up there with Carnival Row and the
Finland
Boys.
Saga.
I haven't watched The Expanse.
So
Oh, Rory is obsessed.
The
with
Man
these
in the High
things.
Castles are another good series that they
Yes.
have.
yeah, so if Amazon is looking to buy DC, I think that's a great move. It definitely
But
puts
they
them
need
in
to take
position
over
with
some of the
content.
creative control over that shit
Oh, yeah.
because DC have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, they released that Harley Quinn
They've been
movie.
out of
Batman
con-
movies.
They're like a kid.
Yeah.
They've been out of control for a hot minute. They need to go down for a nap and let somebody else
They're,
handle things
Yeah.
for a while.
The Batman film looks good.
Latchkey kids.
They are the latchkey kids. They're the latchkey kids that last 10 minutes before their parent gets there, where
Yes.
they're just on that last wind, like, woo!
Where they're like,
I
my dinner is
agree.
crackers with string cheese
I agree.
or canned cheese on it.
Pre-thought.
Because that's what I cook myself.
I agree. DC Comics has better story arcs, better characters. They are just not executing in the live action, and the series are hit or miss. Are we gonna get a Titans or are we gonna get a fucking shit? I forgot the Brendan Fraser's on the show.
Oh, Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol. Are we gonna? Doom Patrol was fucking amazing. Titans was okay.
I think
Season
we're
2
getting
is a little
another
better.
season of Doom Patrol. I
We
mean,
are.
I'm a little irritated with Netflix that they haven't released a second season of the Umbrella Academy. Like, god damn, can we
They,
get?
well, we
keep
got
hinting
posters.
it.
We
They
got the
keep-
posters out
they
now.
keep
We
teasing
have the
it.
cast
well, they
posters.
just so
and
the,
Denver announced they have several cast members
was it
from the Doom
15-year
Umbrella Academy.
anniversary of Avatar: The Last Airbender was the other day.
That in that Shyamalan film?
No,
No, the animated
God damn, how
Nickelodeon
dare you?
series.
Masterpiece.
We don't
When
talk
it,
about
when
that.
it aired, it was like 15 years ago or something like that, right?
Yes.
On its anniversary or whatever, and you
Yeah.
thought that Netflix would at least give us, I don't know, an image,
Yeah.
something, and they did nothing.
I have a
But
feeling-
just fuck around, and then they posted a panel of like Rufio, which plays Zuko's voice or whatever.
Yeah.
And just posted that. I'm like, I need more.
I need a teaser. God
I
damn
need
it. Give me something.
Give me a photo. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Give me somebody in a costume.
set
I don't care if
photo.
it's behind the scenes.
I felt like
Like,
they did a focus group with a
something.
bunch of like Avatar weebs, and they were just like,
Yeah.
"No, I hate it. I hate it." It was just like Sonic all over again.
Oh,
No,
God.
we gotta go back.
That's not
Hey,
a bad
Sonic was a
idea
hit,
for some
though.
of these
Sonic was a
companies
hit.
To start
Yeah.
doing like really like contact your fans and let
Yeah.
them do like
I'm sure
before
they'd be
you
focus
post it
groups, but-
online.
I agree with Bob.
Uh,
Oh, I
Bob
love to see
commented
this.
Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be a hit. We already know that's going to be a smash hit. Batman, we're not sure about. Wonder Woman will be
I
Gal
think
the first
Gadot.
Wonder
I
Woman was
almost
really
wanna
good, but the second, this 84, I told you.
The
I
villain,
I
I'm
showed you
really
the
worried about the
picture.
villain.
You didn't see the picture?
No.
Brittany, show him the photo.
I actually
It's in the
saved a photo
podcast
just for
group.
you.
It's so bad.
And it's
Is it like cats?
It's
worse.
worse. It's like casual cosplay.
it's
Can-
not
Imagine
even
the
casual
villain-
cosplay. It's like Cheetah Girls from Disney.
No. I'm scared.
So speaking of cats, Bob, can we get some cats, folks? In
no, we're good.
So no,
We're good.
we don't need any
Disregard
cast
what
members.
she
I'm
said.
so sorry.
No,
She's loopy.
She's don't listen to Gigi. Warwick
Bob,
Davis
can
is
that
who
be
we're-
like uniforms for like all of the
Oh God.
like everybody can choose their own like what they want their cat
No.
fur to
no,
look
why?
like?
Turn her mic off. Trey, turn your mic off.
All right, you're gonna follow Mr. Mistopheles this way.
So this was at a con, and it was merchandise that they released for Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
So it's
Leaked merchandise.
Leaked merchandise. I'm so sorry.
I knew Trey's face was gonna be like
I'm
that.
So sorry.
I do think it's gonna make $1 billion.
I don't think it is.
Is she
I think- I
gonna
know it is.
Then have an accident where she like turns into one at the end of
I
the
just-
movie.
I
I'm
don't-
hoping that's like early on.
I
That's early
hope,
on in the
but
film.
I don't think it
And we
is.
get her full villain reveal at the end. I hope that's
She
what
looks
looks
gonna
happens.
do like the
Girls
whole,
from like Disney.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna do like the whole Mandarin thing where she's like?
Gonzo said he'll cosplay.
Oh yeah.
He'll cosplay Cats with you.
They're bringing Lassie. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the next 10 to 14 days has from Celebrity Fan Fest. I know it's going to be amazing.
I know.
We have everything.
Every time I think it can't get better, and this goes for all of the cons,
Yeah.
not even just Celebrity Fan Fest. Every
Denver,
time I'm
Dallas.
like, epic, then they announce somebody else and I'm just shook. And I
I
just
feel like I spend all year saving up just for celebrity.
oh no, I'm legit gonna drop like $600.
So many people that I love, and I'm like, Bob, how do you always know?
Yeah, and you know they're going to have anime. They're going to do anime. We're going to get that sooner or later. WWE people are already fucking hyped. Did you see the number of comments that were on when he asked about the female superstars? It was like 300 something plus comments in a day.
Nice.
It was nuts. So yeah, I'm all in. Get Celebrity Fan Fest volunteers to dress as Sims.
yes.
That's such a clever idea, though. Think about
That
how
would
be
easy
cool.
that would
Yeah.
be
Your
to
little
find a
plum bobs.
volunteer.
Little plum
So
bob
that
hats.
one Sims cosplayer shows up.
The one time.
No, that's their own fault, because then they're going to be the ones that are annoyed, because they're going to be like, sir, can you help me? I'm a Sims. I'm not
I
a
don't work
volunteer.
here.
Yeah, no, I do tip my hat to Celebrity Fan Fest volunteer staff, though. They're so
awesome.
knowledgeable.
Yes.
They are so nice. It's very much the way people meme Chick-fil-A employees. That's what Celebrity Fan
It
Fest
reminds me of
volunteers are like.
Disney-
They're very
Disney
yes.
employees.
Yes.
That's what they
Pleasure.
always remind me of.
They're like, oh, you need to get somewhere? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take you there. I will help you get there
so
instead
whoever
of pointing
trains
you in
them
the right
every year,
direction.
they're doing a great job.
Yeah,
Yes,
their
they are
volunteer
doing-
training.
Spot on.
Spot on.
So congratulations, Bob. But that is pretty much the show, guys. We thank you so much for joining us. We do have a secret topic on the audio version of the podcast. We will be discussing that, but it's a secret. You have to download the audio version of the podcast to hear it. We do want to thank Bob so much.
And Bob
Get
we
your
trust.
Thursday and Friday passes. You heard it here,
Do it.
folks. Bob Wills said get your Thursday and Friday passes. That means shit's about to go down. I'm excited. He
Trust me.
said, yeah, and Bob, we trust. The next 10 to 14 days. We're going to be there all 4
$600
days.
on cosplays.
We will be there. And yeah,
You're
we're going to be
doing-
dropping all kinds of money.
I'm basically gonna
Yeah.
be Fry from Futurama. All the time. Shut up and take my money.
Shut
Bob.
up and take my money.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna.
So yeah, guys, Celebrity Fan Fest. Make sure you get your tickets, get your passes, because their announcements are only going to keep coming, and they're going to get better. It's already an amazing show. Even with
I bet that's what it is.
they're so hyped.
I was thinking that.
They're
too.
speculating on what it could be
We're
coming.
speculating.
Okay, we'll have to talk off air. Okay, we gotta get to the secret topic. Oh,
So,
we
yes.
gotta get through.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Bob, for chiming
Yes,
in the
thank
comment
you.
section.
Thank you for joining us, Bob.
Yeah.
Stop sleeping on Vinland Saga.
You heard it. Stop
Why do you
sleeping on
sound
Vinland